Oh, it's really, really super smoky out. It was super windy yesterday. I mean, really windy. I mean, it blew stuff all over my yard. My crates that are back in that back corner that are stacked were all blown out into my yard. I can't believe how windy it was. So I'm sure that it really affected the fire down in Bonanza, which probably really stoked up the flame. Oh, look, we have some blooms over here. Look at that. How pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm still working on the pool. It's embarrassing. Oh, yeah. And then look at my 4 o'clocks. How gorgeous are those? Beautiful. But I'm really upset this morning. It's just that my ADHD gets me all off kilter. Oh, look how pretty that is. Those are those carnations I planted 2 years ago. I think it takes 3 to 4 years for them to get to full maturity. But the reason why I was doing this video to begin with is because I'm not even dressed yet. I'm still in my robe. Because I saw some tracks over here. Oh yeah, look. Although these are going this way, I need to find the entrance. Where's the entrance? He's coming in from somewhere. I'm going to make Bruce. That's the thing is, well, hopefully the deer is faster than my dog. My dog is pretty slow. I think he came in from, because see, look, those are facing this way. So, like, he came over here, he smelled in there. I know he's not interested in this bed because it's all marigolds. And deer don't like marigolds. So I'm not worried about this bed. But then he kind of comes down this way. And I know that these are fresh tracks because you see that red broom over there? That's right, I sweep these sidewalks every day. And I swept yesterday. But look, that's because I play golf. I don't like to have bumps or rocks or indentations when I'm playing golf. I don't like it. That's hole 8 right there with that little purple spinny thing. Hole 9 is over there. So he came this way, which there's carrots right there. And I already clocked those peas. Like there's just a couple little things hanging on those peas. I already took those yesterday. So see, there's his feet. And then he goes this way. And he stops in the, I know he won't touch anything over here because for some reason they don't like bachelor buttons, which are non-toxic. And the echinacea, they don't like echinacea either, which is also healthy for you. And he comes down here. These are bachelor buttons. Apparently they don't like lilies. And a lot probably is because there's onions right there, and they definitely don't like onions. He came right here. Didn't even pause. Look, he's not even pausing to check out anything. That's a mum. There's some beets. Another mum. Asparagus. I don't know what that pink poof ball thingy is. When I bought it, it was super tiny. And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger, which I'm fine with. I don't care. And those are sunflowers down. Teddy bears. Those are teddy bear sunflowers on the end. And then that's an echinacea. I know they don't like snapdragons. And those are those elysiums or whatever. They must not like those either. Okay, so then he goes right here. And he's turning around. He turns around right here. And then comes over here. Steps in here. Because I can see a footprint right there. And shaves my apple tree. Like, all just shaves it. And I should have did a better job blocking, but I just figured that it was just a one-time through. Wait a second, what's that? He stepped in here too and snipped off the tops of those. Oh my gosh. Oh man, he just stomped all over in here. He got my plum tree. Oh my gosh. I'm definitely staying up and getting this guy. He's not a very big deer, as you can see. That's a really small footprint. I find it strange. It was just kind of a lone deer. Did not step in here at all. Dang it, it's these yellow flowers that he wants. It's those. And then he does... I can't... Oh wow, he nibbled on my... He ate my tomato plant. Unbelievable. He walked right here. Probably got a little bit of water because the sprinkler was on, and I probably... Dang it. And then he probably left. Now, see these? They won't touch. When these irises get a lot bigger next year, they'll give me a lot more protection because they're toxic to rabbits, mice, and deer. They're like straight up toxic. They won't eat them. They won't go through them. They're not interested. And this will double in size, this whole line. And I'm giving it 4 feet to grow inward because I'm going to buy some different colors and plant it behind this long line of dark purple. And then I'm going to put a fence up from here, the same length of the irises. And then this side of I'm going to plant, next year I'm going to plant sunflowers. I always plant sunflowers, whether it's teddy bear or, because like you can do the little teddy bear sunflowers. They don't get very big to do your little flower beds. I plant sunflowers and then I let them go for the full year. Oh, look at this. It's like a party right here. Snapdragons, they won't touch. See that right there? They're eating that, and that's toxic. That's baby's breath. And the only reason why I buy that cluster right there is because I get it at the dollar store. You get a bundle. It's like a oh, look, he ate my Gerber, took a bite of it. You get a bunch of, it's a mixed thing, and then you just plant it, and then I pluck out the baby's breath after I see you get these, and then you get like a couple, sometimes you just get a surprise thing. And so I just let them grow. There's 2 bundles of them. And then I pull out the baby's breath after it blooms. I just pluck it out. And I did that with all of these. See, I got those pink things from it, which I don't know what that is. I got all of these. I got the snapdragons from it. And it's just like a mix. You get some clover. See, there's a little bit of clover in there. The Gerber I bought separately. But everything else comes from this mix. And every year I just go and I buy, it's like $1.50. It's called a flower bomb. And it's got, supposedly it has all these different flowers in it. But that's how I got the California poppies and the bachelor buttons. That's how I've gotten most of these. And the echinacea, the pink ones, I also bought at the dollar store. It's not a flower bomb. It was a separate, you could get a strawberry, a daisy, a coneflower, and zinnia. There were 4 different ones. And that first year when I was first buying the stuff, oh, yeah, sunflower. I got a bunch of those. And then I did the flower bomb. So, look, he didn't mess with that Gerber. Walked right past it. But nibbled on that one. And I don't have anything tall enough to put over. Oh, I guess I do. I guess I have that lavender. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Look at its hummingbird. Oh my gosh. Look how close it's getting to me. Ooh, it's green. It's so pretty. There's hummingbird feeders. Why are you not eating those? I don't know why they don't like, everything out here is like that. Like the birds, if you buy bird seed and you try to feed it to them, they won't eat it. So that's what made me realize that seeds that I buy, look at my carrots. These are all carrots. I'm getting seeds from, I let it go to seed. And I slowly cut the little parts off and I'm drying those out. And then I'll have an endless supply of carrots pretty much. But I grow carrots year round, and I'm going to be adding a sunroom to my little apartment next year. And I want to be able to have a lot of seeds that I can keep a rotation of carrots going in my sunroom as well. I'll still have all this stuff out here and more. But I want to have a little sunroom. It'll be my sitting room. So I might record inside there. I don't know. We're saving up for it. We've already selected it. It's $3,500. It's 4 family members saving. Myself, my son, my daughter, and my son-in-law. And because we want to do the sunroom so that we can have lettuce, carrots. I'm going to try celery again. Onions. I might do potatoes in big pots, which I might just do that and just make it. It's going to be like a sitting room, my art studio / it's not a greenhouse, but I want to have all the foliage. So I'm going to utilize vegetables like beets. Beets are gorgeous when they're growing. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that beautiful? Those big luscious leaves. They're gorgeous. Green and purple. I think they're beautiful. So I thought that would be a better idea other than like houseplants that you can't do anything with. Carrots are beautiful. Look how beautiful carrots are. Look how beautiful onions are. Tell me that that is not pretty. That's pretty. Those carrots are beautiful. Like, I'm not going to have anything that big growing. I'm not going to let carrots grow to seed, but I can let carrots grow to seed out here. What I don't eat this year, this is my group that I eat off of. As you can see, it was a full square, and then now it's, because they're starting to get big enough to where I can start pulling them. I eat probably, when I'm out here working the garden, I eat about 5. And then I got to cut some of that lettuce because I was just cutting. I was pulling it out and eating it, and then I just started cutting, and then it grows back. So, I don't know. I got to eat a lot more lettuce if this is going to work. Or plant a lot less. So then there's that. But that's how I started. I just planted sunflowers in the bed that I kind of wanted to utilize. And then I let them, go to bloom. I cut the heads off. I either give the heads away so that somebody else can harvest, or I harvest the seeds myself and utilize it the following year. Then I leave the stalks. let the stalks stay for the whole year. And then next spring, I just go along, pull all the stalks out, and the dirt is amazing. The dirt afterwards is so soft and just, it's like fluffy and it just looks nice. Feels really good in your hands and your feet. It's not hard and compacted. It's just really, really, really nice. And then there's a bloom right over there. Then I plant whatever it is that I'm going to plant in that section. And then I go from there. Then I figure out where I'm going to make the next bed and the next bed. I didn't do it with this bed or these 4. And when I didn't do that, these beds it's like compacted. Like the dirt is compacted. Nothing grows very good in it. Like these are wildflowers, so I didn't really care. This is more for me to attract the bees. I love this section right here. It's a lot of chaos, but it is so fun seeing all the little honeybees. You know, look at, he's all mad because the flowers aren't awake yet. California poppies are late sleepers. And, I mean, they like the bachelor buttons because it brings the color in, but they prefer those poppies. I mean, you see them on the bachelor buttons right now because those are all-nighters. They stay open all the time. And then there's another one of those balms. I'm gonna see if he, chomped on any of that. He didn't. This is just one I pulled out that was growing somewhere else. I just pull it out and let it kind of decompose right there. Look at all those poppies asleep right now. And these ones too. Oh, look at that. Huge. Well, these ones are all sleeping. See, I have a hidden strawberry in there that I was going to dig out because I want to make this. I want to make a strawberry barrel waterfall somehow. See, I have these barrels. I wonder if he ate on this tomato. Yep, he sure did. Look. Nipped that right off. Oh, and on this end too. So what I'm going to do is I want to try to make, that I want to turn into a covered wagon, but not covered. Like the fencing, I want to paint that white and make it look like it's a covered wagon, but not. And then I want to put some wheels, fake wheels on the side of it. I might have to, I don't want to paint them on. I want it to be different. And then I want to do a bunch of barrels right here, like in some kind of cute stacking way or whatever. And then I want the strawberries to go from one barrel to another. And then it's a strawberry waterfall. But it's like Western, like, I don't know. Like, it's like an oxymoron, kind of. A weird joke inside my head. The way I see it, I like the idea. A strawberry barrel waterfall. You know? And I know that they don't like this. That's supposed to be deer resistant. Although, when it bloomed last year, they took a big chunk out of it. So then I kept it covered, and now it's really, really big. I'm going to transplant that. That I'm going to dig up, and I'm going to move it next to this one, because that's a purple succulent. This is a pink crystal succulent. And I want to put the purple one right next to it. And then I already took an arm off. As you can see, that little tiny thing back there. See here? These are baby's breath. And then what I do is I let it bloom, and then I just break it off. And then they don't come back. And then if they do, they're so easy to recognize and so easy to pull out. I just flop it out. See right there, this one right here is a bachelor button. So this one will probably have a lot of bachelor buttons, but I want those little white things is what I'm after. Those azaleas or whatever, azulums, I don't know. But I've been getting a lot of white ones lately, and then a couple years before, I was getting purple and white mix. But lately, I don't, like, they must have changed their seed packet because I'm not getting that. That's a black rose. Pink succulent. I wonder if I can break this up into 2 videos because it's so long. I get going because my ADHD and I forget to watch the time on the video. Look at, not a very good guard dog if he's letting a deer come in and eat all my flowers. I like those snapdragons back there. Kind of, I'm going to try to look. Now that I kind of know what I like or what I am going for, I think I can now start to think about purchasing seeds. I have purchased seeds, but only like if I get them at the dollar store or Habitat for Humanity. Last year, Habitat for Humanity had 3 huge, look at that bird way up there. They had 3 huge, like gigantic bins full of seeds. And I spent $35. They were $25 a piece. So I bought all the vegetables that I could, and I only bought a few flowers. I literally budgeted in vegetables. Just every kind of vegetable that I can think of. Even stuff that I knew that, like gourds, I still want to grow one. You know, just random, you know, vegetables so that I could just try. And I still have a little bit left. Oh, see, these are those dark purple ones, which I didn't want to grow here. But I'm like, I'm going to try to figure out how to get seeds from those. That's what I did. So now I think I've moved to the level to where I can see, like the corn I grew from seed back there. I can go and be more specific on what I really want. Like, I'm getting much better at growing peas. So now that I can grow peas, I understand better. I see what works for me, my climate, you know, wind factor, all that kind of stuff. So, which is all different. Everybody's yard is different because of the way the sun hits it, the way the wind comes in, how much water it gets. Like, everybody's yard is different on top of the zone that you live in. So I can't really give advice. You know, I can only tell you what I tried and how, like, why I thought that particular way would work. Everybody, like I said, everybody's going to be different. Your yard is different. Your time is different. That's why I just don't believe in spending a whole lot of money. Start small, pick things that, you know, are within, way below your budget. Like, not within your budget, below your budget. Like, so far below that if it doesn't grow, you don't care. That's how I would do it. Like, if you're at the dollar store, if you just see seeds for less than $1, 99 cents and less, and it's something that you think you want to try your hand at, don't get a bunch of it. Just get a little bit. Try a little bit. If you like it, then you can, you know, okay, well, then let that grow. Get your own seeds from that. And then move forward with that. That's how I'm doing it. I'm going to try to figure out how to do these lilies. because that was expensive. I spent $70 on those lilies. Although this is my second year with them, so the price has been cut in half because now I have 2 years with them and so forth. So in my book, they'll eventually pay for themselves as long as they keep coming back. And hopefully next year they'll be even better. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.